This is how I know that God is real. And he wants each of us to be walking in the best versions of ourselves. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional because I had God speaking to me so clearly this week, and I know it's going to be an answer for so many people. Maybe these are the words that you need to hear to be set free from anxiety, from OCD, from fear, from whatever is in bondage. So I am somebody who has been dealing with chronic illness for the last 7 years, since 2019. Started off with panic attacks, and then it morphed into chronic vestibular and balance issues. I come on here and I'm always telling you guys to faith it till you make it, because I truly believe that God will heal me, that he has already healed me. He's just waiting on me. He's waiting on you. And there are so many things blocking us from our healing, not because God hasn't already healed us, but because we've been blocked from actually receiving it. And so I want you to hear these words today. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I promise it will be so life-giving if you stayed the way through. So every morning I will usually take out my devotional and I will just ask God questions, and then I flip to the page that he tells me. These are numbered. So he told me to go to day 73 first. And here's the message. Because I was asking him, I said, God, what is it? What am I missing? Why am I not healed? I know you've already healed me. Why can't I feel it? Why can't I see it? And this is what day 73 says. It says surrendered steps. So often we think that God's blessings are going to come faster if we're busy and doing all we can to make things happen on our end. Not so. God doesn't need our help. God needs our heart. All our actions should be out of the overflow of a love relationship with Christ and his desire to move in step with his will, his heartbeat, and his direction. That's the essence of blessed obedience. It's not about proving, performing, or earning. Walking in obedience is more about alignment and a statement of trust in the everlasting goodness of God, and a desire to be where and what he needs us as chosen vessels here to make manifest his glory. Obedience isn't supposed to be this ominous, heavy thing. It's an invitation to enter a faith adventure with God. The sacrifice God requires is not what you do. It is found in the condition of a surrendered heart. I was like, okay, God, like, you've been talking to me a lot about obedience, but what have I been, like, I was literally sitting here. I'm like, I have been so obedient. I've done everything you've asked me to do. I've done it all. I did the things that scared me, and yeah, I'm still scared, but and he's like, go to day 33. It is connected to day 73, and that will tell you. And when I tell you, before I even got to page 33, he's like, you have not been honest with yourself. And I said, what? He's like, you have not obeyed my command to be fearless, to not be afraid. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm going to read day 33. I'm going to sit with that for a minute. And I kid you not, this was day 33. Okay, but it gets better than this. So just keep hanging on. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And it says, when disruption bulldozes our doorstep and flips our lives upside down, it seems impossible to be strong and courageous. And this verse can feel a lot like a lot of pressure to be perfect in the midst of difficulty. But it's really a promise. Nothing catches God by surprise. Nothing is too difficult for God to navigate, and nothing is bigger than God. When people betray, disappoint, and abandon us, or when circumstances cut to the very core of our faith and hope, it's in this place that God promises an increased endowment of his presence. It is in God's presence that we find everything. The Spirit of God contains an endless supply of provision, possibility, pathways, purpose, and power. For this reason, we need not be afraid. It's okay to be shaken. It's okay to grieve and even be shell-shocked. That doesn't make you flawed. That makes you someone ready for supernatural revelation, support, healing, and focus. God doesn't abandon us, the imperfect people and unpredictable circumstances do. He's longing to elevate you into a new dimension of assurance that comes from going deeper in his word and presence. You are covered. God is with you now and wherever you go. So I go on to explain that everything that I just explained to you about the connections and about God saying not to be afraid. And then I hop on a podcast that I haven't listened to in a few weeks. I've missed a couple episodes, had some issues with my phone. I'm telling you, the timing is immaculate. They posted this on May 19th. This is from 6/3. And I'm not kidding. The day that I wrote this and realized to not be afraid was a day that I actually got a horrible panic attack. And I wasn't even being afraid, but I felt this like well of joy flow up from within me. Anyways, I'm going to put the episode right here so you can hear it. I'm going to stop yapping. I hope that this blesses whoever God wants to bless with this word, because I know it's not just for me. He doesn't just do this for my benefit. He's doing it for you too. So don't forget to faith it till you make it, and enjoy this episode.